What is good, everybody? I hope everybody is having a good week so far. Tough loss against the Eagles this past Sunday. But the Saints, they're doing some really cool things on defense this year, as they do every year. So I want to break down this Alontae Taylor sack. He has 3.5 sacks on the year now. He was only credited with a half a sack for this play. But he did most of the work because he's the one that came in scot-free at the quarterback. But nonetheless, 3.5 sacks on the year as a slot corner. I'd say if he had that for the entire year, that was a pretty good year, right? But no, we're 3 games in and he already has 3.5 sacks. So I like this play here because not only does he get a sack on the quarterback on third down, not only does that happen, but it also affects another third down, a big third down later in the game as well when the Saints presented this same look. And we'll go over that too. But let's talk about this play here. Why did Alontae Taylor come in scot free? Well, the Saints are going to be, they're going to have 6 DBs on the field. One, two, three, four, five, and then here's Alontae Taylor, six. Okay, and they're going to show all these people at the line of scrimmage, right? We got one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8 potential rushers. Okay, 8 potential rushers. And the Eagles actually start this thing in empty, right? But Jalen Hurts, he's been around a long time. He tells the running back, you know what, come in, might need some help. Get in here, block Demario Davis, right? But the problem with that is Demario Davis, he drops out. So does Harris. So does Warner. So the Saints are going to drop three. They're going to come over here and take care of these receivers. Boom, boom. Okay. Now, since we're overloading this right side, Alontae Taylor is going to come in scot free, get the sack, boom. But let's go to the end zone view to see how it really worked and how it really happened. So again, motion in the running back, hey, block Demario Davis. And Hurts telling Gainwell, that's his man. That tells me the Eagles are probably going to slide right, okay? But the problem is the center has a guy head up. So if the center were to cross this, or if the nose guard was to cross the center's face, the center has to follow him wherever he goes, right? So Becton over here, the right guard, his first threat is Pete Werner. Lane Johnson's would be Carl Granderson. But again, Pete Werner's going to drop out. Okay, and when Werner drops out, that means Becton's going to have to come all the way out here for Granderson, and then Lane Johnson for Howden. And now, guess what? Remember, the center's occupied with number 90 because he crossed his face, right? He's occupied. So that leaves 2 guys to block one, two, three. And these offensive linemen over here are always going to block their most immediate threats first, which is the inside threat. So it ends up being him for him, Alontae Taylor, free to the quarterback. And again, over here on the left side, right, he told Gainwell, hey, block Demario. Demario drops out. By the time Gainwell realizes there's nobody to block, he's too late coming over here to get Taylor. And then we got, these two having to come all the way out here for Chase Young. And that's a wrap, right? So boom, press play. Got these guys dropping out. These guys have to come out here and get them. Center occupied with the nose across his face. And we end up over here with 3 guys blocking 2. And on the right side, we end up with 2 guys blocking 3. Free path to the quarterback. Boom. Sack on a big third down. Love it. Beautiful design from Dennis Allen. All right, now we're later into the game on another third down, and the Saints are going to present that same look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But now, instead of dropping out 3 guys, they're going to drop out him, Chase Young, Werner, and Demario. So now we're going to drop out 4. And the idea behind dropping out Chase Young, who didn't drop out before, is to get in the way of a potential hot throw read. So, or a hot throw, right? So hot throw is just Jalen Hurts knows they can't pick up an extra blitzer and he gets rid of the ball quickly. But by dropping Chase Young, that muddles up the hot throw window, right? And really, Jalen Hurts, he would have got sacked again if he didn't get rid of this ball because Alontae Taylor is going to come free again down here. But you see, Jalen Hurts, he knows he took a sack out of this formation last time, so he's trying to get rid of this thing quickly, right? But this setup right here is actually, I mean, if not more beautiful than the first because of instead of remember last time on this side of the offensive line, you had 2 guys versus 3. Well, now it's 3 guys blocking for C, 2 guys again blocking 3, and Alontae Taylor coming free again. So Dennis Allen has been in his bag defensively this year. It's unfortunate that, in the most clutch moments, the Saints decided to all run into each other and give up, a million yards to a tight end to set up the winning touchdown because he's been cooking, man. Alontae Taylor, 3.5 sacks on the year. Maybe would have had another one right here if Jalen Hurts didn't get this thing off. But again, because he got sacked earlier, he remembered it. He knew he better get that ball out quick. It caused an inaccurate pass, and the Saints get off the field on third down. Appreciate you guys watching.